Hey there, my fourth grade friends. We are back to finish part one of The One and Only Bob. So crazy to think this will be our last read aloud for your fourth grade year. I love reading Rump with you guys. I love reading The One and Only Ivan. And now my hope is that you guys go ahead and buy a copy of your own and you finish this for your summer reading. I know a few of you already have, and I'm so excited for you guys to finish this on your own. All right, so we left off with Bob flying in the air thanks to a owl, and the owl just dropped him, and we're going to find out where Bob is. Page 26, more luck. Maybe it was my puppy fat, or my soft bones, or my incredible good fortune. But I didn't die, didn't even break anything. I'd flown twice in my short life and lived to tell the tale. Will. I found a small hollow at the base of a fallen tree, poked my nose in, and got a swat and a hiss from a grouchy raccoon. Kept going, waddling, whimpering. Lights ahead, new, strange smells. Kept going, kept going. It's amazing how much the sheer will not to die can keep you moving. Exit 8. I finally came to a small road curving off the main highway. Exit 8 turned out to be. A big billboard overhead had a picture of a terrifying animal on it. Of course, I didn't know what a billboard was, didn't know that the scary animal was a gorilla, let alone that he would become my dearest friend. But something told me to follow the off-ramp, and eventually I ended up at the Exit 8 Big Top Mall and Video Arcade, home of the one and only Ivan. So Juliet, your prediction was right. Bob ended up at Exit 8 with Ivan. History. I made it to the mall, slept in dirty hay by some garbage bins. The next night, I found that hole in Ivan's cage, stole his banana, slept on his belly, and the rest, as they say, is history. For 2 years, I lived at that seedy old place that was part mall, part circus, and all crummy. But that was nothing compared to Ivan. He spent 27 lousy years there. And our dear friend Stella, an old circus elephant, was stuck there for most of her life too. When Stella passed away, it nearly broke Ivan's heart. I tried like crazy to get him through those dark days. But what really saved him, I think, was Ruby, our baby elephant friend. Before Stella died, Ivan promised her he'd get Ruby out of that awful place. And to my amazement, he actually pulled it off. Ivan and Ruby and a bunch of our other pals ended up going to different places, zoos and sanctuaries, that knew how to take care of them. They are with others of their own kind, and they're loved and well cared for. It's been over a year now since we all moved, and they seem so much happier. Me? I lucked out. My girl, Julia, whose dad had worked at the mall, decided her family needed a dog. Who was I to argue? 2 square meals, my own bed, all the belly rubs I could beg for. What dog in his right mind would say no to that? The best part is, we don't live far from Ivan and Ruby. I get to see them all the time. I'm glad they're nearby, and I'm thrilled they settled in so well. Really, it's a solid solution. I'm sorry it's so loud out here today. But it's not a perfect one. Tennis ball. The way I understand things, it's like this. We live on a lonely ball called Earth, and humans have basically been throwing it against the wall for so long that the poor old ball is falling apart. It's like me with a tennis ball, chewing away until it's nothing but pieces of slimy rubber that tastes like, well, slimy rubber. And that means there aren't as many places left for wild animals. Seems there are good zoos and good sanctuaries and bad sanctuaries, just like there are good dog families and bad dog families. The good places are trying to keep wild species healthy and safe. They don't want endangered animals to go away forever. They also don't want the earth to turn into a slimy, dilapidated tennis ball. Although, honestly, slimy rubber doesn't taste half bad. You should try it sometime. The thing is, I would give anything to see my dear pal Ivan deep in the jungles of Africa, where he was born, or to see Ruby running across the savannah with a herd of elephants, her big old ears flapping in the wind. I'd give up a mile-high pile of bacon cheeseburgers to see that happen. I really would. But it ain't happening. I get that, and so do they. When you're an animal, it helps to be a realist. So boys and girls, there is part 1 of the one and only Bob. I'm so happy I was able to share this with you, even if it wasn't in person. I really hope that you guys order this. I got this hardcover. It was $15 on Amazon, a little pricey, but you're paying for the hardcover. I hope you guys read this for your summer reading. Also, next Tuesday, June 9th, between 10 and 11 a.m., I will be at school. I'll be there to see you guys, say goodbye. That's your day to pick up your belongings from the classroom, to drop off anything that you guys have to give to us, whether it's library books or classroom materials. I'll be there to say goodbye from afar. I hope you make it. If not, I'll be dropping a little goodie bag off at your house. So either way, I hope to see you at some point from a safe distance. And boys and girls, I loved sharing this experience with you. It's not exactly how I wanted our year to end, but I think we did the best we could do. And luckily, you guys are still going to be in 5th grade, so I'll get to see you guys next year. All right, boys and girls, take care. Bye.